Hey guys, it's Childish. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be having some fun with one of the most popular units right now in the meta, Irene. But not only that, we're going to have some fun with the original Irene of Summoners War, Jeogun. So again, fam, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Appreciate you guys all support. If you want to see more fun videos like this down the road, you all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, hit the notification bell so you guys know when the next video drops. So as you guys can see, we not only have our Irene brewed up and ready to go, but we dusted off the cobwebs of Jeogun. Now, Jeogun, of course, is one of the units out there that does a similar kind of mechanic, locking it in with that scroll trap here, but it's a little bit different because we basically just get the control. We don't get that damage reduction on that one, unfortunately. But that being said, though, it wasn't a phenomenal unit of its time. Of course, it's gone through some, updates in that the original version had the attack buff as well as a speed buff, I believe, for 2 turns. They've brought it down a little bit. Now we just have that. We just have the attack buff with the strip, and then of course we have skill 2 that can essentially, violent proc, so to speak, into the skill 3 or whatever you decide to do here. So yeah, we're gonna be playing around with that. We might play around with one or maybe even both. Who knows? We're just gonna have some fun. As you guys can see, we're just in the lower ranks here right now in RTA. We're not really trying to go super try hard right now. We just want to have some fun, give you guys some content you actually appreciate. We got a lot of great people out there when it comes to old school like high end RTA, but there's nothing better than just messing around, having some fun. As Fox would say, being a little bully. Now I'll tell you what, though, just because I said that, I probably just slap myself in the face when it comes to karma, because I believe that I'm going to run into somebody that's C1 that's really G running. They're going to show me how to really play Summoners War. Okay, so first and foremost here, I want to go ahead and lead off with that with the Jeogun here. If I can find him, I want to go ahead and see. Now, funny enough here, I don't have him set up on my list here, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get him. Now, don't laugh too hard. You guys saw it, okay? You saw it. He is not set up when it comes to his artifacts here. We just ruined him, but we just slapped some runes on him. We're running the Despair build versus a Swift build. I got the Irene on my super fast one here, and this particular Despair build that I have, it's going to be on Will, right? And it's going to be speed tune alongside some of the damage killers that I have. So we're going to go ahead and bring in, I think we're going to bring in, we're going to bring in this one here, and let's go with, should we lock down Irene right now? We could bring in Irene right now. That's fine. I mean, again, this guy's already put on his Leo. He's already done a few things. It is what it is. I don't really, I'm not really thinking about overall strategy right now. I'm literally just here for content, trying to test things out. That's a great reminder that what they just put out there, the cigar. One of the things that I've still yet to do is basically pull them. With regards to my free nat 5 that we get. I'm looking to do some summons here in the near future, so I'm hoping that we can get lucky and potentially get something very nice here. So I'm a little scared about this unit, right? A little scared about this unit, but we do have 2 units that can essentially lock things down. So I think we're gonna be okay on that front here. Now this is interesting. We actually have we got ourselves in a little bit of a situation here. Like who do you actually lock down first with Irene here, right? He doesn't have speed, so we should get the jump on him. We can literally put 2 units in lock here. Let's take a look. What do we got? Who's fast? Nobody's fast here. Nobody's fast at all. We can go and hit here. Yeah, we'll do that. Funny enough, I'm surprised that my Irene didn't outspeed, but that's all good. I guess what we want to do, we probably want to lock this one down, right? We got to lock the Hay Gang down because we don't want to strip and then have him get that attack buff here. So let's go ahead and, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do the strip right now. We're going to save that second skill because we're going to be in a good spot. We'll obviously use the skill 3 to bring down the attack bars here. And then we're going to put the reflection on this one here, the craft threat, so we can get that additional value out of Chandra here, right? So we should be good. Definitely thinking that we got this one to play. I mean, maybe Ziana wasn't the best one to use because that's my damage dealer. But if we get some counterattack with some free stuns, we're good. We're good. Oh my gosh, this guy got his own cry of threat or whatever. So here's the deal. Let's go ahead. It's so funny. I think I'm waiting right now. I was thinking about putting 2 units in lock, But right now, I mean that big unit that's kind of a pain is gonna be that water guardian, right? Let's see. Let's see. Can we get a? Can we sneak in a little? Can we sneak in a little defense breaker, a little skill 2? I think I should have skill 2 from Ziana, so we can get that in. We're good. What's he gonna do? He doesn't have his provoke up, right? He doesn't have that available. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Let's go cigar, right? Let's go cigar so we can take this out. Protect this here. We obviously got to go skill 3, right? Got to go skill 3. Try to take this out. Probably could have actually gone. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. I'm like, what am I talking about here? I'm still gonna do it. I want that attack bar increase there. I want to take advantage of that. Now I need to. Oh wait, I thought a Jeogun was coming in. Now I need to go ahead and lock somebody up here. Let's go ahead. We will do. Yeah, we'll do this one. No, we're not gonna do anything. You gotta love it. I'm just gonna put the attack buff here. It's unfortunate, right? Because you don't get a cleanse here from Hey Gang, but actually I feel like I should have done Hey Gang again, right? Because even if I strip, I'm not gonna get the value out of my despair set. So I think I made a mistake on that. But either way, fam, I think we're still good, just for the simple fact that we had the hug that I thought we had, but we don't have anymore. I love it. Right when I get excited about it. Right when I get excited about it is when they strip here. Okay, let's do this. I mean, this guy right now, he's the biggest thing. He's the one that controls, right? We have enough damage to take. Well, we would if we didn't stop glancing. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, hey, that's good. We'll take it. First win, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'll tell you what, man. I don't. It's disgusting. Okay, this team is not this. This is not meta. We're simply having fun with Jeogun. Like Jeogun is supposed to be the spotlight of this video because we just don't see a lot of people utilize him. And rightfully so, right? He kind of, he's been power crept, right? The Irene, without question, has the better kit. And yeah, I think she's a phenomenal unit. But either way, we're gonna try to get in there and see what we do. Basically, I want to see the I want to see the which unit am I talking about here? I think we're gonna see it right now. The fire one, Fire Megumi. We see that a lot, so that's why I want to have the units that I was talking about, where I bring those in and lock them. There it is. Well, look at that! I called it. That's what we want. We called it. So here's the deal. Oh yeah, that's right. He's way down here, right? He's way down here. Okay. And we're gonna do it once again. I think having both of them is it might be a little too much, but just for the content, okay. We're bringing them both in. We're bringing them both in. We got to have some fun with it. And then, like I said, we'll probably use, like I said, some kind of a sniper or something like that. I mean, with all that wind and water, I think we can get away with like a Sonya right here, right? Now Sonya's not going to get the value out of the attack buff because we're outspeeding it. We don't have a speed tune. Now, maybe that's one thing I could consider if I do play around with Jeogun, throwing him on a Swift. So he could be speed 2 to the go, but then again, like I said, I think this is like I said, this is simply for content. If we were gonna use that to buff, Adriana is gonna be a way better unit in that spot. So I don't even think it's worth our time. This is what I'm gonna do. I will take him out. I think even though we could lock him in and get rid of him, it's fine. But I still think that he's just gonna be more annoying than even Minato. So, and the fact that we have 2 win units, 2 strong damage dealers, I think we're still going to be in a good spot. So let's see what we got going on. Let's see if we can get a 2 for 2. I will gladly take it. Now, did we go for the? I mean, do we try? I feel like we can, and then we can strip and control that craft threat, which is fine with me. Oh, you know what though? We stripped it, but we couldn't do any damage. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, this guy got his little provoke in. Good for him. Good for him. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to lock this one up. No, we're not going. We're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna do anything. We're not even gonna stun anybody. Oh my gosh. At least this win bag is not going to. Oh my god, a damage though. Okay, okay, buddy. Okay. Well, you know what though? I think we kind of have to chalk it up as a loss. Like, we got. I think we got the first turn, or we did, but I think everything kind of failed miserably. But it's all good. Let's see. Maybe what we do. Okay, so we're not sitting here like, um, super weak if they get rid of our damage dealer. Let's see. Maybe just trying to leave the Jeogun and bring some damage dealers that can follow through in there, and maybe get away with that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So let's do this. Let's just tell them that we're gonna bring in the stripper right from the get go, right? Let's just bring him in real early on here. Obviously, I still like Irene in the spot. You know what though? This guy's being nice. I like it. I would love to put a Gino in here right now, but it's a little too early for that. A little too early. Let's do this, and then like I said, we could do another damage healer or something like that. We could do a couple of things. My Daphnis is speed tuned to go after that Jeogun, so we can get some value out of that sniper unit, and really not be too concerned about. Oh, I'll tell you what, man, I like it. I like it. I was really set in my ways of what I wanted to do there. But I will I will definitely remove that, and I will go ahead. Like I said, somebody's getting controlled here. So now somebody's getting sniped. That's what I'm talking about. Question is though, is Angela the one to get rid of here? Who's the one to get rid of? Who's the one to lock up? That's the question here. Tell you what though, there's nothing better than um all this lack of will. This feels really good because I think some people uh undervalue that slow debuff. I mean, I know in these ranks they definitely do. We should be real good right now. So again, course skill 3, pull the attack bars back. Let's get the KO here. I think I want to just go ahead and take this one out here. We'll do that. Good damage, of course. Let's get a stun if we can. No stun. No stun. That's okay though. I think I go skill 2 here because I get the value of the attack bar with the debuffs, right? We take that out and we're good. We're good. This almost looks like it makes sense. I cannot believe it. Did we actually get a legit win? This is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Now, mind you, let's not get it twisted. I am well aware that every once in a while, we're really gonna fight C1s. But I'll tell you what, I feel like in these videos that I make for you guys, more times than not, I find the C1s that are really G1s. So it feels good. It does feel good to get something working here. The question is, if we were to play around with a setup like this and have some fun with this, what would you guys do? Like, what kind of content would what kind of a unit would you bring in here? Um, I still like I said, I still like using the Chandra for the attack, attack bar boost and whatnot. He's obviously on a Swift set, so um, I prefer the Swift set for whatever reason. I like having that option to have the attack bar improvement here. So we're obviously going to cycle this so we can get our attack buff. But yeah, right now I think it's just I think it's I wouldn't say it works, but I think it's fun because we're just kind of at a rank where we're we're able to test things out, take advantage of it. But I think the downside of this situation is that we don't have an additional speed lead here, so that's kind of risque. Uh, but if we were to bring in another speed lead, who would we bring in? I mean, technically, we could do something like a Chiwu, right? Chiwu, Water Ryu, speed lead with the strip, so we can assist on that. Let me see. Let me see one time. I want to take a look. Let's take Irene's runes here, wherever she's at, and we're gonna go ahead and swap them to. Let's go. Yeah, we can do Chiwu, right? Let's do it. Let's do it on Chiwu. Okay. So now we got this one final match here. We got the Chandra Chiwu. We got the Jeogun, and then we can run Ziana, and then we can run whatever else we need to in that source out for damage. As far as my damage goes, that our speed tune. Oh my gosh, literally the same guy. Well, at least he knows what to expect, right? And I hope he actually decides to change things up, because I would actually feel really bad if he really didn't mess it. Okay, good. He's mixing it up. We like that. We like that. Oh yes. I know I'm putting that. I know I'm put. This is way too much fire. This is way too much fire. Um, but it's all good. This guy needs a whole lot more. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like I feel like we're. Oh boy. Oh, this is interesting. What? I I don't. I mean, I don't want to mess with Zima with the silence, but I also don't want to deal with the what's it called, the Volantis as well. So it is what it is. Let's you know what, we're just for funds, whatever. We're just gonna do that. Okay. This guy, we'll just let him have it, right? I don't want to say I'm boosting him, okay, but hey, it's whatever. All we want to see is Jeogun work his magic. Okay, maybe we can get super fortunate enough to resist, and then we start locking up people left and right. Again, I don't know what I was thinking about letting that unit in there. Jeez. Tell you what, dude. I tell you what was I thinking? Why couldn't I just let him have the other unit? Because I, like I said, when we looked at his match early on, his speeds were not, you know, looking too good, right? So I was like, okay, well maybe I can get away. Maybe his Zima's not really ruined up too fast, but hey, he definitely has some speed on it. So yeah, I think we really needed him not to bomb our stripper slash stunner slash whatever. And then yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with any of them, Oliver, or any of them, right? They all control stuff. So I'm not really sure why they're not taking out Daphnis here. That's literally like the one thing they should have done. Are they just kind of going with the flow? Oh my god! Like what? Did they just? Because I thought I could have swore he reset somewhere. That's why I'm just very surprised. Why didn't he take out Daphnis when he had the chance? Daphnis was easily the thing you need to do, and regardless of the fact that Carlos was going to get the attack bar, you still can't let that unit sit there like that. Let's see if we got skill 3, right? Skill 3 one time. Well, at least that'll help us out. We're just gonna take it out right now. Let's get it out the way. Okay, let's get it out the way. We ain't messing around. And then we're gonna work on the cigar here. So I think that's kind of crazy. He had a shield, and we still burned down like 45k. I mean, we had the attack buff, right? So it's good damage here. It's nice. It's nice to see Carlos get an attack buff. I always run him in situations where we never get an attack buff, so it is kind of funny to see that. But yeah, I don't know. I think like I said, while this guy's team is not it's not really you know structured well. I'm surprised that, because I could have swore he got a couple of resets in there with Oliver. Maybe I missed it, but yeah, I'm surprised that we were able to lock it up, and I'm surprised he didn't take out that Daphnis when he had the chance. I think that was a big mistake here. So let's take this little healer out. Try to strip stun this one. No luck there. It's fine. He knows it's over. I know it's over. We're very happy. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. I was taking a look at some of these units that we've been playing around, some of the units that are super high in meta, and I'm like I've said in many videos, I really want to mess around with units that just don't get a lot of love these days, just to mix it up and see if we can incorporate it in some way, shape, or form. So Jeogun was one of my first ones. I'm looking to bring in a second one. If you have somebody that you want to recommend, hit me up, ChildishPlays or childishforza2@gmail.com. Otherwise, just hit me up on Discord or leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'm looking to see if you guys got a fun unit you guys want me to mess around with, maybe build in a new team. Yeah, if you guys leave me a comment, I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.